Taking a look out of the window of Fort Worth right now, it's about 91 degrees outside with partly cloudy skies, mostly clear though here in Fort Worth. And for the record, we're about right where we're supposed to be. We've reached 110 before in 1980, but so far we haven't seen a 100-degree day yet here in Dallas, Fort Worth this year. Now, right now, feels like 91. It is 91. Humidity is not playing a factor with a southern wind coming in at 14 miles per hour. Pollen indicates medium grasses and low fungus. And as we look in the past 6 hours, we're looking into Louisiana. We're actually seeing some localized flooding here north of the I-20 corridor. Monroe seeing some heavy rain. Parts of Arkansas seeing heavy rain. But here in Dallas-Fort Worth, we are not quite being affected by this tropical disturbance as we remain dry today and for the majority of the next 2 weeks. As we look into what we have been seeing is a lot of heavy cloud cover and a lot of rainfall, which is quite out of the normal for this time of year. Now, what is this going to bring? It's going to bring that Texas feel that we are all familiar of. But if you're new in Texas, it's going to be really hot, it's going to feel really humid, and it's going to be really dry. We're not going to see rain for a while. 77 degrees tonight. Tomorrow, 96 degrees. Heat index reaching up to 103 degrees. Southern winds, 10 to 20 miles per hour. So it's definitely going to feel quite breezy. 14-day forecast. I don't have it quite yet, 100 degrees for the first 7 days, but I can definitely tell you almost certainly that we will see a 100-degree day. But even though we are staying dry, that does mean that we have a lot of humidity. Therefore, it's going to feel a lot hotter than what it actually is. Our heat index, 104 in Dallas, 102 in McKinney, 103 in Denton. Into our southwestern counties, they just under 100 degrees, but that's just how it feels. Our actual temperatures are ranging around 96, 98 degrees, with our normal high being 96 degrees for this time of year. But unfortunately, it does feel like over 100, and that's how it's going to feel for the remainder of probably July. Howdy, Ags. I hope everyone's having a great week so far, and be sure to get that well-deserved break before finals because it is Friday. Looking into our morning right now, we're having quite some fog outside with a warm week ahead of us and some thunder rolling into tonight. Looking at our campus scan, we have about visibility about 4 miles, so nothing too much to worry about whenever driving, but I would still take a couple of precautionary measures for this morning and the next. Looking into our campus cast right now, we're having some cloudy skies with a low of 65 degrees. Noon, we're going to have a little bit of sun peeking out, not too much, with our temperatures raising up to 77 degrees. And then by our evening commute back home, we're having some rain chances with our high being around 84, 85 degrees and relatively calm winds throughout the day. Looking at our 7-day forecast, we're going to have about 30% chance of rain tonight. Moving into the rest of the week, Monday and Tuesday, we're going to have some high temperatures of 89 and 88 degrees, lows being into 71, with some sun peeking out. And then Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to bring back those rain chances, about 60 to 30% on those days, and relatively calm winds throughout the rest of the week. But be sure to study well and have a great day, Ags.
Let's talk perspective. Student meteorologist Biagio Cucco has an update. Biagio.
Yeah, guys, so we haven't reached a 100-degree day yet, but as we will show you guys later in the 14-day forecast, I think it's coming up. But so far, 13 days have been below the normal. 3 of them been about what they're supposed to be, 2 of them above the average. So definitely a cooler type of weather or summer that we've had so far in July. And honestly, that's been because of the heavy cloud cover we've had in North Texas and the frequent showers that we've been seeing. Our average first 100-degree day is supposed to be July 1st. It's July 18th today, so we're definitely behind schedule, as Jesse was saying. We've only had 2 years without 100-degree days, and we're supposed to have 5 of those by now to date. So some more cool fun facts for you guys. 38 years that we've had to July 18th have been no 100-degree days, 30% of the record. 18 of those years have gone through the end of July without a 100-degree day. And the last time that we've seen a 100-degree day without a 100-degree day was in 2021 to July 18th. And the last time we haven't seen a 100-degree day was in 2007 through the end of July. So, Jesse, we haven't seen one yet, but I think I do see one coming up later in the forecast.
Yeah, I think the time is out. The time is up for the comfortable summer so far. Biagio, That's our student meteorologist from A&M doing the weather. Very nice. So you're a senior.
I am
You're going to be a senior. Okay. So,
Yep.
And so you want to be a meteorologist.
That's right.
And so you want to be a broadcaster too, just like Pete and I.
Just like Pete and Jesse. That's
Okay,
right. Yes,
awesome.
sir.
We've been practicing. Listen, and you're going to stick with us here. Biagio is going to give you a forecast update too. We've been practicing over in our secondary studio. Are you ready?
I'm
You
ready.
wanna do it?
Let's
okay.
do it.
Go ahead
Yeah.
and click it.
So
Click it. Make sure it advances. Does it go? There you
It
go.
goes.
All right, Biagio, take it away. Go ahead.
All right, howdy, North Texas from Texas A&M University. I'm Biagio Cucco, student meteorologist, and we're going to look into a little bit of a recap of what Jesse just did. This is currently right now, Friday at 11 p.m. We're looking pretty dry right now. Going into Saturday morning, like Jesse was saying, we have some spotty showers coming in, very isolated, nothing severe, and it's really just going to be muggy outside. Rain chances maybe 10-20%. On Saturday morning. Going into after the afternoon, again, showers stay North Texas, maybe a spotty shower coming into the DFW Metroplex, but I'm going to say we're going to stay dry. You know, I'm going to make the call here, and it's going to be a calm Sunday morning into Father's Day. But going into Sunday afternoon, we have this MCS coming in into Oklahoma that's going to reach into eastern sides of Texas. Now, this line of thunderstorms may or may not coming to the DFW Metroplex, but if it does, it will not be long lasting, as by 7 p.m. there, as I'm covering it with my head, we're going to be dry into Sunday night for the remainder of Father's Day. But it's still going to be muggy. It may not feel great. It's totally up to you if you want to go outside or not. However, like we said, there will be a marginal risk, and we'll be keeping a watch on that. Jesse and Pete will, at least. I'm only here for today. Weekend forecast for DFW, 10% chance on Saturday. Father's Day, we're going to raise it up 10%, raise it up 10% being 20, and south winds coming at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Now, going in tonight, it's going to be warm, muggy, 76 degrees, partly cloudy skies, 5 to 10 mile per hour winds coming in from the south. Tomorrow, same kind of game, 10% chance of rain. Higher temperatures than today, I believe, reaching 92. And going into our first 7 days of this week, into Juneteenth, 10% chance of rain going into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Now, going into the next part of the week, we're going to have a ridge come in. Now, this ridge is going to bring in dry humidity environments and warmer temperatures, and we're reaching 97 by Friday. So, Jesse, it's going to be hot next week.
It is. It's June, right? So that's what we expect, right?
That's right. That's right.
Every year, one of the things that was very good, by the way.
Thank you.
Very good
Thank you
job.
for having me here, Jesse.
Please, got the applause here.
Applause. There we go in the studio right here in DFW. And man, from College Station into the city of Dallas, Jesse, it is such an amazing environment of how Texas is shaped and how this crazy weather can happen anywhere. We have those thunderstorms in the southeast, possibly some thunderstorms tomorrow in the north. So Texas is Texas. We'll always have crazy weather.
That's why I'm a meteorologist here. When I left Kansas City, I'm from Texas originally. When I left Kansas City, I said, well, I want to go back home because Texas weather is what shaped my passion for weather. I'm sure it did the same thing for you too. So
yeah, I mean, absolutely. I was mentioning to you earlier, barely kind of part of Hurricane Katrina. I was about 2 years old. My family came here into Texas, and I really just started learning about thunderstorms and how I managed to come to Texas. And then from that experience with Hurricane Katrina, developed a passion of meteorology and loved learning about weather.
That's awesome. Well,
sir.
Biagio, we'll wrap it up here for you, WFAA Plus. Thank you for tuning in. You got to do the weatherman walk-off. You got to do this. Just walk off like that. Present the 14th. There you go.
Boom.
All right. Thank you all for joining us. We'll